On this X-ray, what do you see? What's wrong? You see the syndrome dissemination the same, but foggy more than more bigger. Yes. The syndrome of snowflake. Snowflake. Yes. Subacute disseminated tuberculosis. For this, you see syndrome of star sky. You see all the foggy. Why all the? Because with the high density, it's petrification.
Chronic.
Is it chronic? Chronic TB, yes. You see chronic TB. In phase of inflammation, you see fresh foggy. Why fresh? Because low density and medial density. On this X-ray, you see a syndrome of Whippin's willow. Yes, Whippin's willow. You see.
Whippin's willow is characterized for which tuberculosis?
For chronic form of tuberculosis. For example, it can be disseminated TB, it can be cirrhotic tuberculosis, where fibrosis are growing. Okay. For this X-ray, what's wrong? How do you see? If we compare, you see no. If we compare this intraocular and this, you see this. Abnormal, yes? What is it? It's a foggy, no more 1 centimeter, placed in this place. It's focal TB. Focal TB. Focal TB.
I'm sorry, what about that one?
Secondary TB.
You say disseminated. The second one.
No, okay, we'll discuss this X-ray. What do you see on this X-ray? You see this inflammation, yes? Infiltrated shadow. This circulation shadow, yes? You see the way to the radix of lungs. The way, what consists this way? How do you see?
Lymphatic drainage.
Yes, lymphanginitis and endobronchitis. Why endobronchitis? Because it's a caverna. And normal or not this shadow? It's abnormal. What is it? How do you see?
Enlargement of lymph nodes.
Yes, lymph nodes, intrathecal lymph nodes. It's a primary tuberculosis complex. All the part of the primary tuberculosis. Primary effect with the formation of caverna, lymphanginitis and lymphadenitis. What is it? What is it? How do you think?
Foci.
It's a foci. Foci of dissemination. What kind of dissemination? How do you think? Bronchogenic dissemination. Bronchogenic dissemination. Why? From this caverna. Understand? Так. That's why it's primary tuberculosis. Primary tuberculosis complex with complication of bronchogenic dissemination and formation of caverna. For this X-ray, what do you see? If we combine the ribs area, you see this abnormal, yes. You see the shadow more than 1 centimeter. That means it's an infiltrated tissue. This disorganization, yes, lung tissue, this shadow. For this X-ray, what do you see? Was X-ray infiltrate? It's infiltrated TB, yes?
Yeah.
But what clinical X-ray for? Peristoseuritis. Because you see peristoseuritis with a sharp border. Why in this X-ray we see sharp borders? It's intralobes pleura. Understand? That's why inflammation doesn't go to the ground from this side. On this X-ray, you see the snowstorm syndrome. For what clinical form we see snowstorm syndrome?
Subacute.
No,
Secondary.
Flake storm, snowstorm, different. Caseous pneumonia. Caseous pneumonia. Caseous pneumonia. On this X-ray, you see tuberculoma with petrification around tuberculoma, because the shape of this shadow was shape.
Secular.
On this X-ray, what do you see? You see color. foci of dissemination bronchogenics. And what is it? How do you say? Gone. Yes, it's a gone source. Primary tuberculosis complex, but on this X-ray you see. Yes, fibrous cavernous to be.
Fibrous cavernous can also be in primary.
It's
It's primary, had primary.
relapse after
It's
primary
a
TB.
complication.
Can be, yes, can be a complication. Так. Or endogenic revaccination, pathogenics. On C you see, on this X-ray you see cavern, yes, and fibrosis around cavern. Fibrous cavernous TB.
Sorry, please can you come again? What is this?
Petrification.
Yes.
It's conclusion after TB.
So what's the difference in petrification and old Gons focus?
Gons focus can be only one. Gons focus formation only after primary tuberculosis complex. That's all. Petrification can be after all form of TB. For example, from this form subacute, or this form, understand? Or this form can be formation petrification.
Well,
But
basically,
Gons focus only one, placed in only one, after primary TB. After relapse, yes. Recovery of primary TB. For this, of course, cavern, fibrosis around cavern. For this, where is the border of right ventricle?
This is from the back. This is posterior.
Deviation into the left side. Why? Because you see this. What is this? How do you see?
Accident. Accident.
pneumothorax.
No, exudate, pressed, and deviation in another side. Yes. That's why in this side pressed lung tissue. That's why organ of mediastinum deviation in this side. What is it, this shadow? It's cirrhotic TB. Cirrhosis, yes. What is it?
Trachea.
Yes, it's a trachea. What is it? Left major bronchi, right major bronchi. You see. But trachea must be placed in this. Yes. This you see deviation of trachea and bronchi. Why? Because organ of mediastinum deviation this side. On this X-rays, the same you don't see sharp border of right ventricle. Why? Because cirrhosis of this side, left side. During pluricity, it's a pluricity. You see gomogenics shadow and organ of mediastinum deviation in opponent side, yes, on the left side. This what border of pluricity? Not so sharp, yes. Why? Because pressure in pleural cavity negative. That's why you see don't see sharp border. You see sharp border horizontal line only if the air pressed on a pluricity, yes. For example, on this X-ray, you see border of right lungs, and you see pluricity. What does it mean? It's a hydropneumothorax. Yes, pneumothorax.
This one you said. No, sure as
Sure. Clinical radiological form of infiltrative TB, peristalsis. It doesn't matter for diagnostic. Only you have to know how look the form infiltrative form TB. Can be this.
Sorry, this one is good, right? Serious, right? This one.
Yes.
Serious.
You don't want it's absent without functional tissue.
Which one and which one?
The same with
Both.
The same.
that one is fluorescent.
And this pen, is this a cavernous?
Can be, but we must provide in tomography or CT
We'll see.
for checking this. For checking cavern. Can be, but sometimes tissue of sclerosis can be formation with like shadow like cavern, but it's not always cavern. Understand?